everybody, this is Hellcat back at you again with another cool video. Today in New Jersey, a nice day. It's like a summer day, because you want to know why? It's summertime. It's June, it's summertime. Happy June, happy summer. This is awesome, great weather. But you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. Let's get right into this video. I want to keep it short. The intro has to be short. The final thoughts have to be short, because guess what? You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. This is going to be an epic video for me, because as you all know, we've already launched the 100th Hellcat video. We also revealed my next Hellcat powered vehicle, which is the new 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat. Yes, the Dodge Durango Hellcat. I cannot wait to get mine. It is getting towards the end of June right now. It's summer, right? My Durango Hellcat has been sitting at the Jefferson plant since the end of May, since May 28th, and it's still there. It's still not in transit yet. We have no idea what it's doing right now. All we know is it's still at the Jefferson plant. It's not yet in transit. It's not yet at the dealership, and it's not yet in my possession. So that's why we still have the Charger Hellcat. The Charger Hellcat's still here. I had to extend the lease, as you well know. I had to extend the lease another month, but we got to do a lot of reverse mods. The reverse mods are done. Those videos will be coming out next. But today we couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. I've done all the reverse mods. Those videos could have come out first, but we couldn't wait. This video has to come out first because I get to see for the first time a 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat with my friend Brian. Brian's one of the first people in New Jersey to get a 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat, and I had the opportunity to see it in person for the first time. I got to see it my first Dodge Durango Hellcat. I'm looking so forward to this. It was an awesome day. It was an epic day. And that's why we need to do full disclosure. This is gonna be not one, not two, but it's gonna be 3 videos. Yes, 3 videos that we're gonna be doing on our visit with the Dodge Durango Hellcat. This first part of the video is gonna be me driving down to see Brian and see the Dodge Durango Hellcat. I get to see it in person. We get to see the interior shots, the exterior shots, ask him questions about it, what options he got, why he got those options. He also was very curious about the Charger Hellcat, so I brought the Charger Hellcat down instead of the Trackhawk. In fact, Brian actually had a 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee TRACKHAWK. He traded that in to get his Durango Hellcat, and I just felt, okay, you already know what the Trackhawk is like. Have you ever been in a Charger Hellcat? Have you ever experienced it? He says, dude, I guess we called each other dude, if I can drive your Charger Hellcat, you can drive my Durango Hellcat. And that's what happened. That is what's going to happen. That is what you're going to see in the next 3 videos. So the first video is me driving down the shore, down to my old stopping grounds, because I used to be down the shore guy, and it was great to go back home to visit Brian and his Dodge Durango Hellcat at an undisclosed location. Well, it is disclosed. I mean, it was the Monmouth Mall. If anyone's familiar with New Jersey, met him at the Monmouth Mall parking lot. We were still in the process of not reopening yet from COVID, so it was in that area where there's a lot of open space at the Monmouth Mall, not too much cars, people. So we just got to spend a lot of good quality time there. We got to meet there. Then what we did was, after going over all of the goodness of the Charger Hellcat and all the goodness of the Durango Hellcat, I then took Brian for a ride in the Charger Hellcat. He got to drive it, and then I get to drive the Durango Hellcat. So you're gonna have to be patient. It's gonna be coming up in the next couple of videos. This is now video 101. This is the first video to come out after my big reveal, my Hellcat powered vehicle reveal, which is, as you know, the Dodge Durango Hellcat. I'm getting one. Brian's got one. I get to see it in this video. You get to see it in this video. It's awesome. And to give you a little bit of hint of the country, well, you saw the thumbnail. Destroyer Gray, Destroyer Gray, Destroyer Gray Charger Hellcat, Destroyer Gray Dodge Durango Hellcat. You get to see it. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, but now we're going to experience it. Without further ado, we got to keep these intros short. Without further ado, I'm going to meet you in the car. I'm already on my way down there, and then we'll have this epic video start with me seeing the Dodge Durango Hellcat for the first time. You get to see it as well. We get to go over all the cool stuff about both cars, and then we'll be driving both. Will we be driving both in this video? Who knows? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But it's going to be one of 3 videos, so we might have to wait the best for last. Who knows? Who knows? But without further ado, let's get started with this video I'll be back with you in the driveway with final thoughts, letting you know what's coming up next. So without further ado, enjoy the video. I'll meet you in the Hellcat, driving down the shore. Enjoy. Okay, so without further ado, we're on the road. We're going to see the 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's gonna be a great trip, so join me for the ride, and well, I will talk to you again when we get closer to where we're gonna meet Brian and see his wonderful 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat. Okay, so as you well know, I was on the Garden State Parkway for a while. Hope you recognized any of those exit signs. And now I've gotten off of exit 105, which is the Eatontown Long Branch exit. And even though we like to say that we're going to an undisclosed location and we're going to Mexico, well, we're going to the Mammoth Mall. I mean, it's no big secret. So we're gonna meet in a neutral, not a neutral spot, but I think in a good spot that's neutral in the sense that we're not gonna have a lot of cars, we're not gonna have a lot of issues with noise or wind, and if we want to get into a little bit of shenanigans, we can. I don't know what we're gonna be doing, to be honest. I mean, this is the first time we're meeting up. It's gonna be cool. Looking forward to meeting Brian, looking forward to seeing his Durango Hellcat, and I think he's looking forward to seeing the Charger Hellcat. I mean, I had the choice. I could have brought the Trackhawk down, but he was already had a Trackhawk. He's already had a 2018 Trackhawk like me, and other than showing him the mods that I've done, I look at it this way. I don't know how much longer I'm going to have the Charger Hellcat, so better take advantage of this now. I could meet up with Brian anytime with the Trackhawk because I'll always have that. So, and we're coming up to a light here. So all I'll do is, as I'm pulling into the Mammoth Mall, I'll be back with you in about like 2 minutes. Well, in YouTube land, it'll be 2 seconds. All right, getting off at the Theater exit, which is I just thought it was the best place to meet. Again, not knowing what we're going to be doing. Figured this would be a good time. Oh, let me go. Thank you very much. So I'm looking for Brian's Durango Hellcat. Still don't see where he is. Maybe it's in this lot, maybe. I don't know. He may not be here yet. So just in case, I will. We have it. Look at this. Did I not call this as a perfect spot? This is a perfect spot out here to meet, and we can decide on parking somewhere else and doing the quick video. So this we're not going to have any interruptions whatsoever. So what we'll do is I'll park the car. Next time I'm talking, you'll probably see me with Brian. So I'm just going to park in here somewhere, and then yeah, this should be a really cool collab. Cool collab. Very cool collab. There. We'll see you in a few.
A few moments later. One eternity later. Eventually, meanwhile, later. 20 minutes later.
Let's check this bad boy out. 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat. Let's check this bad boy out. 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat. Oh my God, it looks absolutely awesome in Destroyer Gray. This is Brian, the owner, and he just got this. When did you get this, Brian? Like a couple months ago?
2 weeks ago.
Oh, 2 weeks ago. Wow. This thing is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Damn, you got a lot of stuff about that. But that's good. That's good. Hey. Okay, so what they did was this used to be, this is the air temperature sensor. Yeah. And it used to be a screw-in. So basically there was a square plate and it was more of a rectangular sensor versus a cylindrical sensor that's in there now. So what Lightmaker did was they took out that square piece and they made it a round hole. So this has always been a round hole there, and now this is a round hole there. But on this, all he did was he just took whatever the original plate was from the, I guess, the 18s or the 17s. He then put that plate there. So this is where the hose would go into. So this map sensor, now I keep calling it map sensor, the air temperature sensor that's here, it matches what's on your Durango. So that should fit there.
Yeah.
And then this is like a vent, a crank, they call it like a crankcase vent tube, and then this will plug into the other hole.
So I haven't really tried it. I just, I wanted your opinion while you were here and while we were meeting. And like I told you before,
but it's the same setup. What I was going to say is it's the exact same setup as what I have in the Trackhawk, because the Trackhawk never had that square sensor. Oh, that Stone Show, I have that too.
Whether or not I even put it on with the Hawk, I didn't even get around to
I put it's on the Trackhawk and I'll never use it. Oh, you want to show me this? Okay. Hey, you had installed this already?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, so the tape is still on there. I haven't ripped it off.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but without your, that's all you're really seeing. Because it's going underneath.
Yep.
So we're seeing a whole lot of it.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
And
so you're really only seeing this piece here.
Pretty much.
And this.
It was a lot of money to just, be this cover that's all you're seeing.
And it was easy to install?
Very easy.
Okay.
Just get under there.
You have all the hardware and everything?
there's no hardware. It actually just goes right on.
Oh, okay. So use the original OEM hardware.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bang, bang, bang. Those clips come out underneath.
Okay.
The tape is just to be secure to extra
I
hold
can
it.
I can always get more tape.
Somebody wanted it at one point. I was going to ship everything out, but then the guy ended up coming to get the rest of the stuff and said, nah, I don't need this.
How much do you want for it?
I don't know how much, whatever it costs and whatever's fair, and we'll look at whatever it costs. And it's not brand new, so everything's fair. I have no use for it at this point. You want to take a look at everything on top of the hood? Take a look at, got the baby seats in the back.
Hey, let's take a look at the Durango.
More crap in here. Probably want to go on
So
the other
that
side.
is something I definitely wanted to say. That's nice. So I definitely got this.
Good.
I got the forged carbon. That's nice. I got the Harman carbon, which is nice. The only thing I just don't understand what they did was they gave you the option to get the Laguna, which is great, but they didn't give you the option to go with the leather on the bottom, like they did with the Trackhawk.
But what I went through was they didn't explain it all. This is premium auto interior group or something like that.
Yep,
was the option, right?
yep.
So this didn't have that option. It had red Laguna. Then I found out if I don't have that option, the premium interior, this doesn't come red. It's
Correct.
Just like a plastic.
Yeah.
I
So
fought tooth and nail to get that
added because you
I
didn't
wanted
know.
the red interior. I want everything else to match.
Yep. And originally you added that. It was originally part of the original order, so that's
having
good.
all that with the Trackhawk, you know, like feeling more luxurious, I guess, if you will.
Yeah.
It was a downgrade without it.
Yeah, this is nice. See, the Laguna leather, man, it looks darker in person.
Yeah, then the
Every picture that I see, it always looks like it's a bright red, but it's really it's a dark red.
that's the other part I didn't totally get though. If you look at the back of the seats, they're like black.
Yeah.
And that's not like that in the Trackhawk. Not
See,
that I hate it,
the
but it's
Trackhawk was too red. There's too much red in the Trackhawk. They made everything red in the Trackhawk. They made this center console here. This whole center console was red. The door panels were red. Underneath the glove box was red. The Harman Kardon speaker was red. It's like there was just way too much red.
It was like that in the TRX too, with the Harman Kardon speakers being red. I didn't add the center console because I got the kids running in and out of there all day.
Yep. I didn't want the third row.
So did you?
I didn't go lightweight package, no. So what I did was I thought to myself, I already have the Trackhawk. I don't want to have exactly the same configuration. So I thought it was cooler to have the captain's chairs with the center console. And that way I have the extra storage. So I have storage in the front, I'll have storage in the back, and the third row will probably be never used.
They say it's got cup holders and a charger, like USB.
Yeah. So you got the charger, you got the cup holders. It illuminates. The cup holders illuminate blue. And that was the other thing that was just so wonky about the red interior for me, is that I love all the blue accents at night. Everything lights up blue in both the Trackhawk and the Durango. And in the Hellcat, everything lights up red. That's the difference there.
Yeah, why won't it? Yeah.
So
Can you get it to change colors?
So you can't get it to change color. So I just thought that the blue accents with the red interior, I'm not a fan of red interiors. I mean, I love the Laguna leather. Laguna leather is definitely.
I was not. I wasn't.
You can still smell it. It's nice.
Without the Laguna leather, to be honest, that was what my SRT Jeep had. It did not have Laguna, and the suede type of material. I wasn't disappointed with that at all.
Yeah.
I just was like, if I'm going to build this thing, then I'd like to have the red seats that I've never had in the past.
Okay.
The Trackhawk had black Laguna.
And that was that's still to this day, my biggest flip-flopping decision. It's too late now.
Yeah.
It got built yesterday. This is nice. And that was another debate whether or not I wanted to go black package or not. I like the badges. Like the badges here. I love them. They're big. Yeah, they're big. Yeah, they're bigger because this. So you have this badge here, which is nice and big and chromy.
Put a quarter next to it to compare it. It's
For the
definitely
dollar.
different. It's much bigger in person.
Yeah. Well, this is not the original Hellcat badge on mine. So, and I didn't up-badge it. So there's a story behind this. So what I did was when I originally was looking for Hellcats, there was a Octane red one. And with the Octane red one, it had this Hellcat badge. And the early 18s had this badge on the Charger. It was a badge that was going to be put, it was exclusive for the wide body Challenger. And I thought they were going to, in all the promos for 18, Dodge had that Hellcat badge. But when I got my Hellcat, it didn't have that Hellcat badge. It had the old, original one with the black background. And then eventually I found this badge online. It's a genuine Mopar. It's not an aftermarket. And it's an 18, and they considered it a Challenger wide body / Charger Hellcat badge. So it is legit. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's definitely not an up badge.
There's a lot of weird changes.
It's a rebadge. And then eventually they never put this on there until the wide body. So even though it was supposed to come out on the 18 Charger, it never came out until 20. But even so, I mean, I was just surprised it never came out on the 18 permanently. And then on the 19s didn't have it. But on the wide body Challenger it did, and then eventually the wide body Charger has it. But I like the outline better, so it definitely made the Destroyer Gray pop more, and same with this. Now with the black package,
there you go.
Yeah, with the black package,
Yep.
That's the thing. With the I wasn't too fond of these wheels.
Black package.
Oh, it did.
And it did not have the premium auto interior group.
So you swapped them. You swapped them. Okay, I remember you telling me.
After seeing it in person, I had to, and thanks to Hollis, who is also a local, has the white one that's already dropped, and
oh, okay,
pipe and all that.
Yeah, I've seen a few of his videos already.
We met up, and he was able to show me some differences, and I'm glad that we did, because believe me, I don't know if I'd be, super upset, but I'd be a little swole about that. So lucky that I was able to see one before it was too late. Because the guys at the dealer don't have a lot of information.
Yeah, I just wasn't too, I wasn't sure if I would like the machine finish. And actually in person, it actually doesn't look that bad. It actually looks pretty good. It actually works.
I kind of figured I was going to change the wheels, right? But I wanted those mirror caps to be painted to match. They would have been black.
Oh, these would have been black.
The wheels would have been a blacker, but not like dark black. It would have been, I don't know how you call it.
Like a dark gunmetal. I think it was supposed to be like not completely black, but like they call it like a, well, these aren't black rims either. These are the matte vapor rims. They're more like a,
it would have been a little darker than that, but it would have been that black.
Right.
And then that would have been black. And I think that's it.
And I think the front badge would have been black. I think the front badge is black, and then the rear badge should be black on the black package, not on this, but on the black package. Oh, and the Dodge letters too. So all the letters on the back of a black package, they're all like black or dark gunmetal, I guess that's what you call it.
And not that would have been bad. I don't know, I kind of wanted the paint match mirror caps, like I said, and the wheels, I'll probably end up changing them sooner or later. So that wasn't a big thing for me. And I seen one with stripes. I'm like, do I get these stripes done or don't I? I'm very, very back and forth about
I'm always a stripes guy. I was always a stripes guy. This has the gunmetal stripes on the Charger, but I would have rather had the carbon stripes. The red eye's got silver stripes. Yeah, I found that on eBay. That's cool. That's it looks like carbon fiber, but it's really plastic.
Have you seen the red line stripes? I'm sure you have.
Yep.
So that's what I was going for, and then going back and forth with.
Well, the red line stripes are cool because they're black. See, I don't like the gunmetal stripes. Like these are gunmetal stripes, and sometimes they look dark and sometimes they don't. But right now they're looking pretty dark. But they're the gunmetal stripes, and they would have looked good on the Destroyer Gray Durango. But then black would have looked better. So black with the red line stripes, I think, would have been the perfect stripe for this.
And on this group page.
Yeah, Clark. Yeah.
Very, very informative. So he's been trying to tell me how I can still do it, even though they're not selling them yet. But going with last year's model and just piecing it together, so you can go OEM.
Yep.
Or decide to go the other route and aftermarket.
Well, Mopar sells all that stuff. They sell the Mopar stripes.
For this, if that makes sense, it's for a 2020 SRT. Not for the 2020.
Yeah. Well, because of this. It's because of this spoiler is different for 20. They put this lip on the back, and that's going to impact where the stripes fall. And the same thing with the front.
He said all you got to do is swap this and that. And very informative, but I can send it to you to help explain it.
Yeah. So this lip here is extended on the 21s.
Yeah.
So you're right, they may not have the part available yet. This thing's beautiful.
I really like the lip on this, but I would love to have like an extended splitter like the Trackhawk. Black Ops made for the Trackhawk.
Well, eventually he's going to come out with that stuff. Black Ops is good. They've already updated the Trackhawk with anything that fit the 20 is now fitting the 21. They didn't make any changes on the 21. The only changes they made on the 21 is that they only have one wheel choice.
He just, I don't know, he seems like he doesn't want to be bothered with it. I asked and asked, but he's probably got so much going on.
What, the Black Ops guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks nice. Ah, it smells so good inside.
Yeah. I just got a bunch of air fresheners, but I don't want to lose that.
Nah, you know, my Trackhawk still has the new car smell. And what I do, the secret to that is I still drive with the windows closed. The sunroof's always closed, the windows are always closed. Yeah. I know it's a little bit OCD on that, but if I can keep the new car scent and it's been there for 2 years, why not keep it there longer? And I knew that from going in from the Charger, because I went to a YouTube event a year after I got the car and they said, wow, this still smells like a new car inside. It's like, I couldn't smell it, but they could.
It is, baby, it is. I didn't take the stickers off the wheels yet. I didn't take the stickers off the windshield.
Damn, this is really nice.
I want to get black.
So I'll see what the suede is like. I mean, will I regret not getting the Laguna?
No, I don't think you will. I don't think you will, man.
I wanted it to be all black inside. I wanted it to be all black, and because I got the silver stripes on the outside, I think the silver stripes, because I think you have the silver contrast stitching here, but I noticed that the striping is slightly different color.
Yeah, somebody else said that, but I didn't.
The striping on the black is silver. This striping is a little bit of a different color. I don't know what you would call it, but it's not exactly a match.
It said on the wheel too.
Which is fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I just thought with the color combo on the outside, I didn't think red would go. And if I ever wanted to change the striping, like say if I wanted a blue stripe, red interior wouldn't match it. So I just figured, you know, I've always had black interiors. The only time I take that back. The only time I had a red interior, I had a 79 Firebird Formula. Thing was a beast. It had a 403 Oldsmobile Trans Am motor in it. And it had it was silver with red velour. And it was red. It was red. And it was the last red car I wanted to have. So I said I got my fill of red cars. But I also thought, you know, that looks nice too. That forged carbon, man.
Something else for sure. I didn't think I was a fan.
That is freaking phenomenal.
I really didn't before seeing it. So you know how they make these carbon fiber inserts and sticky to make it look carbon fiber like?
Yeah.
I was gonna try it, even though I said no, I better not. I've seen it, right? But now that it has this and not carbon fiber, why would I do that? Unless somebody comes out with one that looks like that.
And they say that this forged carbon, there's no two pieces alike.
Yes, sir.
And they have it also in the rear doors too, don't they?
Yep.
Whenever you get your oil change, I have something I gotta show you that you have to get done.
2 weeks, it's getting done.
All right, well, and you need to add something to the list. It's got the sunroof, that's nice. Suede? Ah, it's suede. That suede is really nice.
It's only suede because of that premium auto.
Exactly. Well, that's what's funny, because the suede came with the sunroof on the Trackhawk. Yeah. But this, I don't know how to say it. Because you had the full panoramic, you didn't get to feel a lot of that suede because it was mostly glass.
I was a little disappointed. The TRX has that big window up top, right?
Yeah, they had the climate control up there. And I don't know why they couldn't have just chopped this off, put it down there, and they could have made this roof.
The third row. That's for the third row back here, these vents and that climate control. Believe it or not, it's this, because this works for the second row.
Okay.
I mean, I agree. They could have still put it in the back. Why not?
Then you know what I would have gotten if it were available. If they could have re-engineered this thing.
Yeah.
Lightweight package. Delete the third row. When you delete the third row, you don't need that climate control for the back. If you delete that, you can get the panoramic roof. Then I would have gotten that. That would have been my option.
Even more light, right? Because cut roof as well.
All right. So what I was saying before, with regard to your oil change,
Oh yeah.
make sure You get the dealers to put those pedals on.
Yeah, you're right. I tried to mess.
Don't try to put them on yourself. It ain't gonna happen.
It's not fun. Yeah.
Let them do it.
Yeah.
Because I had the same thing happen to me with the Hellcat. They didn't put them on, and I couldn't get them on.
I told them not to touch it. To be fair.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
But I will. I am gonna go back.
I couldn't get them on, and then they wound up doing it for me because what happened was the stripe when I got the car, this stripe had been damaged, so I had to get the stripe replaced. So when I got the stripe replaced, that's when they put the pedals on. And then when they put the stripe on the back, they screwed up my rear camera, so much so that I had to bring it back in to Dodge for a warranty issue. And we didn't know why, but basically when I was backing up, if I were to back up, the camera was there and the screen was there and it showed that it was perfectly straight. But when I get out of the car, I'm like this. Yeah, it just never lined up. And the reason for that was when they took the stripe off, they took the trunk lid off and they messed this up. Because I guess they had to take the camera out to put the stripe on because they redid the whole stripes in the back.
Is that how you pop it?
Yeah, trunk.
Oh,
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's old school. That's what the thing is. This is like a 2011 design. The same. I mean, there's a lot of 2011 design in the Durango, but you know, it is so fresh right now. It is so super modern. And with Uconnect 5,
I've only had one glitch so far, and that happened yesterday. It just turned off by itself, turned back on.
Yep, that's happened on this. And what happened on this was, it turned off to the point where I turn on the car, and when I turn on the car, it's set to auto for safety.
Yeah.
So if someone else starts it and moves it.
In auto.
Yeah, auto and eco mode. So it's locked in eco mode. The only way you could change it is if you hit either SRT button twice, or you have to go into the screen and change it. And what happened was I started the car up and the screen went dead. When the screen went dead, I couldn't take it out of eco mode. So I had to drive. It was at a car show. I was at a car show and I couldn't get it. I had to drive from Somerville to home in eco mode. And finally the screen came back on, and I was going to take it into the dealership to get it fixed. It never happened again. The only other thing is, this video is probably going to go out after this. I just got the door panels replaced on this. Yeah, so the door panels, let me do it from the other side. Eventually we'll take these bad boys out. All right, I'll show you in a second. So basically it's a defect on all Chargers. So what happened was, it sits out into the sun too much. This whole panel right here started popping off. And it's exposed the foam and the plastic that was underneath. So the whole door panel was defective. The same thing with the driver's side. These door panels are brand spanking new. I just got them installed.
This doesn't come
2 weeks. No, I'm fishbowling. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
So I never got it tinted. I probably should have. I just never got around to it.
Come stop. Tinted.
That's what I loved about the rear glass on the Durango and on the Trackhawk. The fronts aren't tinted, but the backs are. But on the Charger, it's fishbowling. That's the definition to me of fishbowling, when all the windows are not tinted. Some people say they're fishbowling when even this is tinted and this is not. But
Dude, I feel like I'm in a fishbowl without it. I'll be done ASAP.
But this whole panel is brand new. Even the buttons are brand new. 2 weeks old. I mean, I got it done 2 weeks ago. Under warranty. It's got this, I can't stand this elephant skin.
Yeah.
The elephant skin.
I thought you were going to say it faded away, but even worse.
No, this is brand new. This is what they look like brand new. And this is what it looks like now I mean, there's not much of a difference.
No, I don't know, I guess.
But I've hardly used
what I have learned over
the rear.
I don't know if you put that shine it on there, but that'll tear it up too.
I haven't put any. I don't put any products on my cars. That was the other thing that was driving me nuts about the red seats. I don't know if that would be your case. I'm not trying to make comparisons as to your Durango and other Durangos, but I saw 218 Durangos in my dealership parking lot in for service, and the guy was out there. I said, "Can I take a look at the interior real quick?" He left me, and the seats, and because I wear blue jeans all the time, you could tell that the seats were no longer red; they were like purple, and they get what's called gene ink transfer. And it was turning the red seats purple. And they said that this is a common thing with the red seats on Dodges. And they said that it's hard to get out. Some people say that it's easy to get out. Some people say that it's hard to get out. So on your red seats, they said to ceramic coat it. I think would be.
I'll do something myself for sure.
Oh, that's a fun thing. No, this is when I took it racing. I took this thing racing one time at Maple Grove. I have 3 cool videos that you should check out.
This is from your tires?
We don't know whose tires they're from. They're either from mine or it's the rubber that's on the track.
Yeah, no, I thought it was the shine coming up, but it is.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is rubber that came up from the track. I got to get this off. That reminds me. This is rubber that came up from the track when I was spinning the tires. And you can't really do a burnout with these tires on a drag strip. It'll just make it worse when you try to launch. So you just clean off the tires and you launch it in second gear. But this is tint. This is all Lux tint in the back here.
You did that yourself?
Did that myself. This is Lux tint on the back here.
I was going to bring it to the shop when they do the windows, let them do the tail lights.
I took the Dodge letters off. This is Lux tint. I'm going to take all this stuff off, though. I'm going to put the Dodge letters back on. Yeah, I'm going to bring it all. It's fun. It's fun, and I think for me, like I actually had a video on this, and I haven't posted it, but I had a video talking about it. Basically, for me, when I trade this in, I want the person who gets this to have a totally stock car, where if they want to put their own tint on, let them do that. If they want to take the Dodge letters off again, let them do that.
Like, no, don't do it. Like that.
I want it to be.
That's fair.
I want it to be stock for them. So I'm going to take the tint off. I'm going to put the Dodge letters back on. I'm going to take the tint off here. Take the leg maker off. And this is back to the stock exhaust. Before, like if I start this up now.
Nothing compared to what it was, I can imagine.
Well, right now it's warm. So right now it's quiet as hell.
She's not that quiet.
She's not quiet. But with the Borla Attack, it was all the time because I took the valves out too. So if I gun it, it'll bark.
Much louder than I expected.
Yeah, it'll bark. So what the Charger does, I'm giving you all this fun fact stuff. This is cool. We're talking more about this car than your car. So, with the stock exhaust, I'll turn this off. Now, if the boiler was on, I couldn't have a conversation with you because it's so freaking loud. So, now the stock one's back on. So, the stock ones have these active exhaust valves. They're located somewhere between the mid-muffler and the resonator.
Is that like a suitcase?
No suitcase on the Charger. The Charger has like 2 regular size mufflers on either side and an X pipe.
Okay.
But the Borla, and then it has a actuator that opens and closes the valves. When you start it, the valves are closed. When it's in eco mode, auto mode, the valves are closed. When it's in sport mode, they're semi-open, and when it's track mode, they're fully open.
Okay.
So that's what this has. It's not manual, it's automatic. You don't control the valves opening and closing. Only if you put it in track mode, it's the only time you can control it. With the Borla Attack, it removed the mid-mufflers, so it replaced the mid-mufflers with a longer X-pipe. And then I put what's called a valve simulator on there, where the actuators still need to twist this grommet inside the exhaust, and it simulates the action of the valves opening and closing, so that it doesn't throw a code on the computer and doesn't throw a check engine light. But in reality, there's no valve. It was straight pipe. So it was a fake actuator within the system, and all the time it was straight piped. It was just way too loud to have it like that full time, especially when I'm starting it up in the morning. And when I started up there, the neighbors were just like, some of them do this, and some of them do this. Some of them have their windows open, and then some of them go, and then close their windows. So I stopped doing that. But on the Trackhawk has the Borla Attack on it. Did you ever put?
I did a suitcase delete. It was way too loud. 3 a.m. My neighbors did not like me.
I will, next time I see you, I'll bring the Trackhawk and I'll give you a comparison on that. I absolutely love the sound of the Borla. Wouldn't change it for the world.
Wow, what did the exhaust run you? 1,500 or so?
Yeah.
So again,
Yeah.
not to be a cheapskate again, but $100 I did that muffler. I was happy with it.
Basically, I made it so it was painless. So basically, what I did was through not Borla, but through Summit. Summit allowed me to use PayPal. It's PayPal Plus or something. PayPal credit, and it's like an equal amount of payments each month. It's like zero interest.
6 months.
And it was like a year, and it cost me like $100 a month.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
So yeah, it would have saved me $1,400 just doing the suitcase delete. But if I did it,
right.
but I had a video. You got to catch up if you have time.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but I have a suitcase delete fail video because I actually went to Midas to get the suitcase removed.
Yeah.
He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it because he said that it's going to mess up your SRT. He says, I've already had experience with the SRT engine, experience with the Hellcat engine, and said it really throws off the back pressure, it throws off the timing, and you're going to lose power.
I almost agree with that.
The Borla, what it did was it's engineered to not lose back pressure. You lose some drone, but actually it became louder inside. I don't know if there's a trade-off on that. You don't get drone, but you get the loudness still.
I didn't notice that so much in the Hawk.
With the Charger, it was just the single canisters in the back. But on the Trackhawk, they put 2 canisters in the mid, where the mid pipe was, where the mid suitcase was.
Yeah.
And then they put their muffler cans in the back. And let me tell you, it sounds awesome when you start it. It's not too loud, but it sounds good. When you get on it, it sounds so good.
Aftermarkets that you're talking about, right? But what do you know, or what did you see about Mopar exhaust? Because there's only
I know the Mopar. I already know it. The Mopar exhaust. Guess who makes the Mopar exhaust? Borla.
Really?
But it's the S-type. So Borla makes 2 different sound levels. They make the S-type and the Attack. Attack is the most aggressive, loudest.
Yeah.
The S-type is not as aggressive, not as loud, but still does the exact same thing. And that is, let's see if I can focus
I
on
think I'm gonna order that.
that is the genuine Mopar. That is a Borla S-type exhaust system.
The only reason I'm talking about ordering this instead of doing a suitcase is obviously to do it right. I don't think it's as loud, and to have
It'll increase power.
I got a ton of points.
So with the cold air intake, Legmaker says the cold air intake on the Trackhawk is good for about 20 to 25 horsepower. Borla claims with their catback exhaust, same thing, about 20 to 25 horsepower. So in reality, instead of having 707 horsepower, I think the Trackhawk is pushing about 750. But I keep saying that on my videos. Got to prove it on the dyno first. Got to prove it on the dyno first. Got to prove it on the dyno first. I put that in there so people don't get... So when I do my videos, I never put anyone. I never lie about anything. I don't clickbait. I can hate that.
What a lot of people want.
I don't want to be clickbait, and I will never clickbait. I'm a straight shooter.
Keep up, man. Keep it up.
But I'm going to keep the grind going. The channel is going to be 3 years old in July, and my goal is to get maybe the 1,000 subscribers by the end of the summer.
The Durango should fetch some content, I would think.
Oh,
because
absolutely.
It's the new thing.
It was either the Charger Red Eye or the Durango Hellcat. I think the Durango Hellcat's going to fetch more because a lot of the YouTubers, they went ahead and got their Red Eyes. They went and got their Red Eyes and TRXs. The Red Eyes and TRXs came out first. Everyone that was a YouTuber grabbed onto those. And I don't, unless they sell or got rid of, or they can afford multiple cars, like there are a few YouTubers that can afford multiple cars, I think we'll be a unique. I mean, you could even start a YouTube channel if you wanted to, or Instagram. Instagram, I'm on Instagram. I got 1,300 followers on Instagram.
You don't ever kind of try to, like with the guy from Philadelphia, Trackhawk guy, like try to
collab with him? We've tried.
Yeah.
We were just about to. Man, there was an event. I was about to go to an event that he was having either January or February of 20. And I was gonna go to it, and at the very last minute, my girlfriend wanted me to do something and I couldn't go. And then COVID hit.
Like South Jersey.
Yeah, then COVID hit, and then I just basically decided not to do any collabs. This is my first collab since COVID. And I appreciate meeting you, man. This is awesome. I just can't. I mean, is it my eyes deceiving me? But the 2 colors are different.
For sure. They are.
Maybe over time it does
Let me
change.
actually look this up.
Yeah. Take a look at anything you want.
You might want to get it on video, but your paint code
It should be the same. Paint coat.
PDN, yeah, it is the same.
And I mean, this, like I said, it's out in the sun most of the time, so.
Yeah, and I think mine is PDN. I know, PDN. It's me being crazy.
Yeah, you know, the thing is with paint over time, it's never going to stay to the same color.
Oh, they both look damn good grays, though.
Yeah, unless you have them side by side.
And yeah, like you said, the shade, the sun, how it's hitting.
This is great.
My lights are so. I'm still figuring stuff out, man. You know, I'm taking it real slow. I'm at probably 800 miles. I still haven't launched it, even though 500 is your launch go. I want to get the wheel
launch.
changed.
Okay, launch control. I don't know if you try this on the Trackhawk. I do better just foot braking and mashing the gas than to do the launch control. I don't find it to have any use. I was never able to get a better 0 to 60 time with launch control as it's designed. Now, of course, my best 0 to 60 to date is 3.6. I don't know what you got on yours.
I don't know either. I'd have to tell old boy, let me check it out. But
The best 0, and the funny thing is, even on the racetrack, the best 0 to 60 on this recorded 4 seconds.
That's why I was confused.
So the story goes like this. I wanted the Durango. I was debating between the Durango and getting a red eye. And I really wanted the Durango, but everyone was knocking on me because I didn't want to give up the Trackhawk for it. And my girlfriend said, you don't need 2 SUVs. Everyone told me, why do you need 2 SUVs? Well, it doesn't matter because I wanted 2 all-wheel drive Hellcats. It makes no difference if they're SUVs or not. Don't look at it like that. I told them. I was trying to convince them, and I had already convinced myself what I wanted. So then I went to the dealership, and I was still debating whether or not I should get the red eye or the Durango. And that was the weekend after Dodge made the announcement that the Durango was sold out. So January 22nd is when they said the Durango was sold out. I then went to the dealership, and I said, well, I really want the Durango, but if they say it's sold out, can you still get me one? And he says, probably not. I said, we could still order because the ordering was still available. But he says, if I order it and I don't get the allocation, you're not getting it. He says, I can order you the red eye, you're guaranteed to get it because I have an allocation for that. So I go there in January, the weekend of January, I guess 25th, and I order the red eye. I had buyer's regret ever since. Buyer's regret that I ordered the red eye, buyer's remorse I didn't get the Durango. And I went back to the dealership and I said, I really wanted to change my order, I want to change the Durango, and they kept on giving me the business no. So that was my local dealership.
More money for them.
Yeah, it was my local dealership, Fullerton, because they're really good for service.
Did you give them money for deposit?
Yeah, I gave them a deposit on the red eye. They said it's refundable, so I'm not worried about that.
I'm sure they're going to sell that red eye, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's not going to be a problem.
All right.
So I went to Fullerton, they ordered the red eye. I really wanted the Durango. And within 2 weeks, I then convinced my girlfriend. She will still be happy with me. She says, do whatever makes you happy. If you're gonna get the Durango and be happy, I want you to get the Durango. Go get the Durango. So then I started looking for dealerships that had allocation. And it turns out that the dealership that I got the Trackhawk from, they still had allocation because they sell a of Durangos. I'll cut out
business.
I don't curse on my channel. I'll cut out the word or bleep it out.
You have to tell me, but did you pay MSRP?
Yes.
Good.
On the red eye, I didn't. On the red eye, and I bought it for under cost.
I could show you mine if you like, but I paid under.
So I paid under cost for the red eye, but if we sell these Durango Hellcats, we're asking 5 to 10 over sticker. For you, because you're a repeat customer, we're only selling to you for sticker. I said, I'll take it. So they wound up ordering me the Durangos. They promised me they had the allocation.
Well, when you get the Durango, I feel like because
It's heavier?
I missed the Trackhawk, huh?
You think it's heavier, the performance?
It's heavier, it's a little bit longer. It's not completely broken in yet. It's supposed to be faster, right? It's supposed to be, but I haven't beat on it yet. Did I really need it? I wanted it because it was the newest, hottest thing to have. It was limited. Do I regret it? Not at all. Do I really need the third row? My kids are kind of growing up for soccer practice, all that stuff. I probably will end up needing this third row more and more. But it was either that or the TRX. I was getting rid of the Hawk. The money was too good to say no to.
Yep.
And if I could do anything in my power to get a TRX still, I absolutely would. But
I would consider that too. All-wheel drive Hellcats are the best.
yeah, that was the differentiating factor.
Yeah.
9 miles per gallon or 12-ish between the TRX and this. That was another why not do this? I went back and forth with the dealer, and the young lady there is probably so mad at me. I went there 10 times about this TRX. I was getting it. I come in one day and I say, I hear you guys got a Durango coming in. She wasn't there. Another sales guy comes out. I say, yo, I want that Durango. Here's my deposit. So when I go back to buy it, I'm like, sweetheart, I am so, nothing personal. But I made up my mind, and they ended up putting her on the deal, so they said. I hope she did.
Yeah, they're usually pretty good with sharing deals and stuff like that. I don't think you screw the salesperson at all.
Not that I should give two craps about that, but it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
At that point,
if she didn't give out her card, she didn't make a good enough impression where you knew her name, and you walk in the dealership and say, "Hey, I dealt with this person, but I want to get this now." I mean, that's her fault, not yours. So, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not. I just got a hall pass for my girlfriend. I was originally supposed to take her out to dinner tonight, and she said, "You got a hall pass for today. Go out with your friend, have a good time." So now, boys and girls, which one are we taking out first? The Durango or the?
I'm all locked up. You want to take yours out first?
Let's take mine out. First, I'll take you for a ride, and I'll let you drive it.
That's all right. I'd rather you drive. I'm gonna shut this.
Yeah, go ahead. Nice. All right, we're gonna get in the car. We're gonna go for a ride. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video of me seeing the 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat. Brian's awesome Destroyer Gray Dodge Durango Hellcat. Yes. So this video is all about me meeting with him meeting me, him getting familiar with the Dodge Charger Hellcat, and me getting familiar with the Dodge Durango Hellcat. Yes. So yes, we had to save the best for last, and unfortunately we got to the very end of this video, and we're just about to drive the Charger Hellcat. So video 1 is now over. Video number 2 will contain me driving the Charger Hellcat with Brian, and then Brian driving the Charger Hellcat. That's going to be the next video. That's video 102 coming up. It'll be Brian driving the Charger Hellcat and his impressions of it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to keep the final thoughts short, because all you have to do is let me know how much you like Brian's Dodge Durango Hellcat. Destroyer Gray with the demonic red interior. All the options. In fact, it has almost every available option, I think with the exception of the rear DVD players and the black package. Other than that, it's a fully loaded Dodge Durango Hellcat. Love the Destroyer Gray, Charger Hellcat, Destroyer Gray, Durango Hellcat. So there's not much final thought in that, other than they were both awesome vehicles. So I'm sorry we didn't get to see the driving in this video, but I guarantee you the next 2 videos is all driving. All driving. We're just going to do nothing but driving the Charger Hellcat in video 2. We're going to be doing nothing more than driving the Durango Hellcat in video 3. So yeah, we had to break them all up. We want to keep these videos to under an hour. So that's why we're going to have 2 more videos with all the driving. So those are my final thoughts. I'm looking forward to bringing to you the driving impressions of both vehicles. We actually then decided, after we drove both those vehicles, who was the winner? Which Hellcat powered vehicle was the winner after we drove both? But you won't find that out until after video number 3, which is video number 103. So it's easy to keep track. Whoa, we got a wasp driving around. Ah, I hate bees. If you know, I'm allergic to only a few things: trees, pollen, dogs, cats, and bees and spiders. And this one continues to fly around. Okay, I digress. So without further ado, this video is now over. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did enjoy the video, we're going to do the outro very quickly. If you did like the video, please hit the like button. This is the like button. Put a comment or two as to how much you like Brian's Dodge Durango Hellcat. Also, let me know if you have a Dodge Durango Hellcat and what color it is. And also, continue to put comments in. I got a lot of good feedback in the reveal video on how much you like the fact that I'm getting the Dodge Durango Hellcat as well. So continue to put those comments in. Truly do appreciate it. Also, share the video with everyone you know. Let them know, hey, this is the first of 3 videos. We're going to see, well, we did a lot of kibitzing in this video. We did a lot of kibitzing, we did a lot of talking, we got to know each other, we got to know both cars. So it's always educational, we get to know both cars just through talking. Next 2 videos are going to be driving, so share this video with everyone you know, so this way they'll know that they'll look forward to video number 102, video number 103, which will contain driving of the Charger Hellcat, driving of the Durango Hellcat. So definitely share that video. Last but not least, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Come on. We have now over 650 subscribers. Thank you to all those who have subscribed thus far. But if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and join the family. Join the Hellcat family, because the Charger Hellcat's going to be here another week or two until the new Durango Hellcat comes in. Then after we replace the Charger Hellcat, the Durango Hellcat, the brand new Dodge Durango Hellcat will be in, and we'll get to enjoy it. We'll get to enjoy all of the goodness of the 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat on my channel. So please subscribe, hit the bell. By hitting the bell, you'll get notified right away when the next video comes out. So thanks again. So without further ado, like, comment, share, and subscribe. So without further ado, this video is now over. Thank you again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's a gorgeous day in the summer in New Jersey. Hopefully it's good weather where you are. Also, be safe out there. Be safe. We don't have to go through the COVID pandemic personal announcement, PDA. We don't have to do that anymore, but that's so great. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your summer. Be safe out there. Be safe. And definitely, we will catch you. We will catch you on the next video. I'm looking forward to this. We're going to be driving the Dodge Charger Hellcat. Brian will be driving it. And that's in the next video. The video after that is me driving the Dodge Durango Hellcat. It's going to be awesome. So we'll catch you. We'll catch you on those next two videos. So last but not least, definitely want to say peace out. We're going to do peace again. We're going to do peace SRT new style. Let's go. Peace, 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 peace. Thanks again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe out there. Be safe, be safe. And we'll catch you on the next two videos, which are going to be epic. Epic. So again, thanks again for watching. And one last piece. 1, 2, 3.